Welcome to the Life with Joey Calvo Podcast. I am Joey Calvo. Please continue to help the victims of the California wildfires and the Texas floods. They do still need our help as they are rebuilding. And so today we have Milan Schwartzkopf. Give me one moment. There we go. He is a full-fledged participant of his own third act of life and loving it. He spent his working years as a senior project manager on global projects. So planning is his business. He's learned the secret to having an exciting, meaningful retirement is more than just financial security. He's looked at his own life and redesigned it to reflect on ideal life and desires of his own. Third act, his discovery is too important not to share with you. So, Milan, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, I am pleased to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay. So, Milan, how did you become where you're at today?
As you said, I was originally a senior project manager managing big international and global projects, and I was worrying how it will be when I will not be willing or able to work that hard anymore. So I started to prepare for my retirement, first financially. Then when I retired, I realized I have to improve my health damaged by high stress from projects, also include and improve my relationships, and then to rediscover my new life purpose for retirement, not based on work anymore. And one day, so I started to read many books, watch many webinars, improving myself. One day I discovered I have so broad knowledge that it's not discovered anywhere else. So I have decided to write a book, which I did. The book is called Living Your Best Third Act, How to Be Healthy, Wealthy, and Happy in Your Retirement. Don't make the mistakes most people do. The book became Amazon #1 bestseller in July last year. And then I have published a course, and I am offering a guided tour for personalized retirement preparation plan for anyone who is interested.
Okay. All right. So you kind of self-taught yourself on how to be, how to enjoy retirement in a better way. As you were going through this journey, what type of struggles did you come across in reference to leading to your accomplishment of your third act?
With the present status of medicine, you can expect to live until 90. If you retire, say, at 65, you have at least 25 years in front of you, and this can be the best part of your life. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, nearly no one is preparing for this period.
Okay. So what is... Oh, go ahead.
No?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I am trying first to persuade people that they should prepare for this period. We have all been working and preparing the first 25 years of our lives for our career, then working, establishing families, building houses, and so on. Mm-hmm. Now you have another 25 years in front of you, which I call the third act, and nearly no one is preparing. It can be the best part of your life if you prepare for it well and manage it well, and it can be a disaster if you don't. So I am trying to show people that they should start preparing for retirement as soon as possible.
Okay. All right. And so in reference to preparing for retirement, what guidelines should they follow in reference to making sure that when they are ready for retirement, that everything will go smoothly?
In my view, Preparation for retirement consists of 4 basic pillars: financial, health, social and relationships, and last but not least, finding a new life purpose for retirement not based on work anymore. In my view, financial preparation for retirement takes at least 15 to 20 years. If you start prepare financially for retirement 1, 2, 3 years before retirement, it's probably too late. All the other pillars can be started anytime. You can improve your health anytime. So is true with relationships, and you can try to redefine or find a new life purpose anytime. Again, the sooner the better. The sooner you start, the smaller steps are needed. On the other hand, it's never too late.
Okay. All right. So people should be preparing now in their late 30s, early 40s, kind of.
From the financial point of view, I would say as soon as they can afford to put some money aside, save it, invest it, if possible with the help of a professional portfolio manager. The sooner you start, the lower amount is needed.
Okay. All right. So still, as soon as but age-wise, they should prepare by their 40s, at least, if they have the money by then.
40s, late 40s, yes.
Late 40s. Okay. All right. So you said you have a course that you are promoting right now. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
The course consists of 9 lessons. At the beginning, it is describing the importance of retirement preparation, what influences the future of retirement, like demographic crisis, financial crisis, and so on. And then I go through all the 4 pillars, and I am providing detailed guidance how to prepare for retirement in those 4 pillars. I am also providing many checklists, help. People can download many supporting materials from the course pages.
Okay. And so inside, can you explain a little bit more detail of the pillars, of those 4 pillars? Like, just give a brief synopsis of each of the 4 pillars that you talk about in the book.
Say it again, please.
Okay. Can you describe in synopsis, a brief synopsis, each of the pillars that you write about in the book?
I have been thinking what retirement preparation should consist of, and I have came up with those 4 pillars. So I believe if you prepare in those 4 pillars, you will be perfectly prepared for your future retirement.
Yeah, but can you explain what a little bit of each of those 4 pillars is what I'm saying, is what I'm asking. When somebody's ready to set up for retirement and they're coming to the book, they want to know what the 4 pillars are, and they want to get an idea of what those 4 pillars are. So that's why I was asking for a brief synopsis, a brief description of each of those pillars and what to look for when somebody is planning their retirement.
So in finance, you should first, as the first step, you should realize the importance of starting for retirement soon enough. Then you should reveal your basic money, your possible basic toxic beliefs. Discover them and get rid of them. You should introduce discipline because you are preparing for many years and the preparation will take many years. So you should develop good habits, You should probably not doing all investments yourself. You should search for an expert independent help, and so on. For health, there are basic steps you can do for yourselves, which no doctor will tell you because they are not trained in prevention. You can actually do 1,000 times more for yourselves than all doctors and hospitals can. So it's about good nutrition, exercise, having enough sun, enough sleep, learn how to manage stress, as least as possible salt and sugar, stay intellectually active, get rid of toxins, probably use at least some of good supplements, and so on. For relationships, generally it's true that if you have at least some finance and at least some good level of health, your real satisfaction with life will come from your relationships. So you should again realize the importance of relationships, both close ones with your spouse, with your friends, distant ones with communities, not staying socially isolated, learn how to be a good friend, learn how to be a good spouse, be active in searching new friends, not rely only on friends from your work because they will be away when you retire. Good news is that it all can be learned. Anyone who wants can learn these skills both for relationships and for health. The knowledge is vast enough. We know what we need to know. It's only a question of discipline to follow the advice. I have tried to summarize the result of 3 or 4 years of my study into appropriate chapters of my book and of the course. And for the life purpose, you can continue working. Many people continue working, but one day you will not be able or willing to work that hard anymore. If you want to work, you can, but you should not work because you don't know what else you would do. So it's quite important to find your new life purpose for retirement. And I am providing, again, much of guidance, templates, checklists, or discussions about this topic. Especially finding new life purpose is best done with a good coach.
Okay. All right. So, how can people reach out to you, Milan, in reference to wanting to, look into starting their retirement?
The best thing is go to my webpage, www.thirdactresources.com, and then can find all the links there. Link to my book, to the course. They can book a call with me. I am offering a free 30-minute discovery call where we will find the first 3 most important steps they need for the retirement preparation, and we can discuss more details.
Okay. Now, is there going to be a certain, like I've seen commercials for retirement planners, and they say if you have a portfolio of $250,000, to contact them. Do you have a minimum portfolio requirement that you would request in reference to your services?
First, I am not a certified financial advisor. Okay. I am only teaching people basic finance, basic steps, not to make big mistakes. If they need more dedicated support, I have a network of advisors. I can contact them to the certified advisors. But generally, how much do you need? There are many theories about that. One of them is, for instance, fire. Another theory is, in my view, it's a personalized choice. People should start with what level of life they want to have for retirement. They should start with at least a minimum assessment what their pension, social security, maybe company pension will be, and try to find the difference, how they will cover the rest of the money to have the life they want to have. It's again done best with a good advisor.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off there a minute. So definitely go to thirdactresources.com and look into, Milan's book on living your third act, and also in reference to, what direction you want to go with your retirement, and let Milan help you the best way he can. If you decide to plan your retirement now, in your, if you're in the late 40s, my personal suggestion out of this would be start in your early 40s, because a lot can happen between now and the late 40s. So definitely start planning now, because if you don't, you're going to wind up, not being happy with part of your life. And then the time that you do have left, you're going to be either back to work or scraping together a life to enjoy. So, but definitely check out Milan. Go to thirdactresources.com. Milan, thank you so much for being a guest on the podcast. Hopefully, you can come back on another time and we can discuss more, or if you have any other new courses that come up or anything new that you want to promote, we'll be happy to take care of it.
Thank you. It was my pleasure to be here.
Okay. And thank you, everybody, for watching the Life with Joey Calvo podcast. God bless you all.